BouMatic Robotics introduces the MRD1 milking robot, 1 unit for 2 cows. Almost all cows are milked mechanically in one way or another. But how do you do that in the fastest, most effective and humane way? Milking must be done quickly and efficiently, with as little discomfort for the cow as possible. Gently, quickly, and completely. The milking robot must be easily accessible for the farmer without crossing the cattle access lines, as well as solid and robust enough to withstand movement and kicking from the cows. These considerations were the starting point for the design of the MRS1 milking robot. These should also be applied in the MRD1 milking robot. The MRD1 has 4 doors, 1 entrance and exit on both sides of the machine. This gives the cow sight of the cow next to her and of the herd. The MRD1 has 2 entrances for 2 cows, 1 on the left and 1 on the right. The machinery has not been set alongside, but behind the cow. This means that we will be working with an arm which approaches the cow from the rear. That's an entirely new concept, which has significant advantages. The cow sees and notices little of the arm and therefore remains calm. Since the arm is moving between its back legs, the chances the cow will step on it are minimalized. The arm does not have to perform rotary movements, which means the construction can be made much more solid and therefore more efficient. The milking process proceeds as follows. The cow decides for itself when it wants to be milked. The MRD1's identification system identifies each cow on the basis of its transponder and uses information from the database to determine whether it needs to be milked. If it does not, the gate opens and the cow leaves the milking robot. If the cow does need milking, the system ensures that the amount of feed for that cow drops into the feed trough. The feed is released in stages so that the cow can continue to eat during the entire milking period. The MRD1 can dispense up to 4 different types of feed. The robotic arm grips the pre-milking teat cup and then moves under the cow from the rear. An ingenious system using a highly advanced 3D camera in combination with a precision 2D camera then detects the exact position of the cow's legs and of the teats. The pre-milking cup is placed on the first teat, which is washed and then blown dry. The teat is then briefly pre-milked to stimulate milk release. The pre-milk obtained at this stage is stored separately. The arm then moves the cup to the second teat, then to the third and the fourth. The pre-milking teat cup is returned to its holder, where it is clean. The arm then attaches a milking cup to each of the teats. The arm returns to the control unit area, leaving the cow completely free for being milked. Now, it is cow number 2's turn. The MRD1 determines for each teat when the milking should stop. The milking cup is removed from the teat automatically without the arm having to pass under the cow again. The teat cups are washed and replaced in their protective holder. And finally, the teats are disinfected. The milk from each of the 2 times 4 quarters of the udder passes through a detection unit during milking. This unit measures the milk flow and conductivity. The volume of milk and color deviations are measured for the total milk flow. If unusual values are detected, the system reroutes the milk to a milk separation system. The readings from the detection and monitoring unit are stored in the database. The pumps, tanks, monitoring systems, cleaning system, and all other technical equipment are incorporated into the technical area at the rear of the robot. Placing this equipment in a closed control unit area attached to the milking box means that no special robot chamber has to be constructed to house the MRD-1. The unit is delivered fully assembled so that the installation of the MRD-1 can be completed in a single day. Plug and play. BouMatic Robotics has chosen hydraulic power for the various components of the milking robot. Reliable, powerful, and precise. The gates are operated hydraulically too, making it impossible for the cow to push them open. Finally, there is the advanced control system. The time of milking, the volume of milk, possible significant details, the amount of feed provided, and so forth are recorded for each cow. All the data can be called up and viewed on a touchscreen. The system is also operated from that screen. The MRD-1 system can be linked to any desired computer network. If required, it sends alerts to that computer system or to a mobile phone. But no matter how high the quality, something can always go wrong. The success of a system stands or falls with the support service provided. That's something BouMatic is well aware of. So BouMatic Robotics has trained a number of BouMatic dealers as specialists in robotics. They know the MRD-1 inside out and are on call 24 hours a day to deal with any problems straight away. All of this makes the BouMatic Robotics MRD-1 the most efficient, most economical, and most reliable milking robot available on the market today.